Hi guys, hola estudiantes, it's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to be taking the notes for adjectives that are used for personal descriptions. I'm in your chapter 2 OneNote on the adjectives page, page 5. I'm going to eliminate the table of contents, and then I'm going to make the page big. So you can see los adjetivos y descripciones personales. So these are all the words that we're going to use to describe ourselves and others. Think about physical characteristics and personality characteristics. So let's start with the first one. These are kind of in sets of opposites. So if the man with the red shirt is tall, think about the word altitude for a plane. So the word for tall is alto. The word for short is bajo. We have then a skinny man in the yellow shirt. He is delgado. And then we have the fat cat. The opposite of delgado is gordo. Gordo. The witch is feo. So feo, ugly. And then the word for pretty, we're going to do a male word and a female word. So for the females, we're going to say bonita, which means pretty. And then for the boys, we're going to use handsome, which is guapo. Okay, guapo. Underneath the handsome prince, we have viejo. Look at the picture. What do you think viejo means? Viejo. That's right. He's old. Viejo, old. If the opposite of old would be the baby is young. So the word for young is joven. Joven means young. Then we have the man below the baby. He's boring. He's a boring person. So we've got the word aburrido. Don't confuse that with a burrito that you can eat. This is aburrido, being a bored person. Okay. Across from the bored people, we have people. Let's look at they're all doing something. Okay, so those people are not bored people or boring people. They are activo. They're active people. Activo. Muy bien. Now let's look underneath boring. We have somebody that's acting tonto. Okay, you could have a person what do you think tonto is? Sticking out your tongue, putting your fingers up by your ears and shaking them. Okay, I don't usually put the English, but I want you to understand tonto is like a silly person, goofy. So the opposite of tonto or silly, when you're not acting silly, maybe you're inteligente. Inteligente. Muy bien. Gracioso. Okay, the girl is funny because there's 3 words that are kind of the same. I'm going to put the English there for you. Funny. Gracioso. Look at the girl hiding behind her mom's leg. Okay, this one's a cognate. Okay, timido. Right? It looks like the word timid or shy. Timido. The next one. Uh-oh. Below gracioso, look at that guy laying there and not doing his work and sleeping. Okay, so he is perezoso. Perezoso. Okay, so perezoso. Sitting on there being lazy. Perezoso. The opposite of, sorry, my thing is jumping. The opposite of perezoso is going to be hardworking. Trabajador. Trabajar, to work. Trabajador, hardworking. Okay, below hardworking. Okay, extrovertido. Okay, extrovert. If you are an extrovert, you are outgoing. So I am going to put the English for that one because that one's hard to understand. Outgoing. Serio, cognate. That man is very serio, serious. The next 2 are also cognates. Artístico and creativo, very similar. Creativo, artístico. Then the next ones that we have, you can be opposites, very opposite here. Okay, so the word for someone that always says hi to you and is super friendly, we're going to use the word simpático. Hear that accent? Simpático. Okay. And the opposite would be unfriendly, right? When you are anti-war, you're against war. When you are antipático, you are against friendliness. Antipático, unfriendly. Romántico is already on there for you, romántico. And the last one is a cognate, cómico. So I did realize that I forgot one that's also a cognate. So I'm going to add it here at the bottom, atlético. 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 Okay, that one is a cognate, so I'll just leave it at the bottom, athletic, atlético. So let's just review them once from the top. We'll go across. So we have alto, bajo, say them with me. Alto, bajo, gordo, delgado, feo, bonita, guapo, joven, viejo, aburrido, activo, tonto, inteligente, tímido, gracioso, trabajador, perezoso, extrovertido, serio, creativo, artístico, simpático, antipático, romántico, cómico, atlético. Okay, good job, buen hecho. Okay, there are also the complexion colors that when we describe people physically, we tend to use. So rubia, rubio. Okay, they are both blonde or light complexion. So if we talked about both of them together, thinking about our plurals, they would be rubios, masculine plural for a mixed group. So rubia, rubio, together they are rubios. So the next one is moreno. Moreno is anybody with a dark complexion. So there's a whole bunch of range of dark complexion. My brother-in-law, his family is from Eastern Europe, Yugoslavia, and he has a darker olive complexion. Or you could be an African American and have a darker complexion. You could be Hispanic. It's anyone who tends to have dark hair, darker skin tone. So moreno, morena for the girls. And if we want to talk about plural, then it's morenos. And then pelirroja is the other complexion. So the girl is a pelirroja. Mrs. Santiago is a pelirroja. Pelirrojo for the boy, ending in an O. Red hair tends to have lighter colored eyes and light skin. And from my perspective, sunburn a lot. So pelirrojo, together, both of them would be peli, which it means hair, and rojos, redheads. Pelirrojos. That's really what you're saying. Okay, so we have 3 additional descriptors. So your homework, and I'll do a couple with you to get you started, is to use your adjective list and the verb ser to write good descriptions about these characters. So I'm going to do the 2 top ones with you, or I'll do at least the top one. Okay, Bart. If I wanted to use one of the descriptors above, what could I call Bart? Okay, I think Bart is kind of tonto. Okay, he's silly. So I'm going to say Bart. Now, these only one person. So is it soy, eres, es, somos, or son? Well, one person is es. So Bart es tonto. Bart es tonto. I'm going to leave it an O because we're already starting to learn about gender. Bart is male, so I'm going to keep it an O. Bart es tonto. Let me go down now. I want to find a girl one. Let me talk about Barbie. Barbie is a girl. If I want to pick a word from the top, and you don't have to agree with me, but I'm going to say Barbie is pretty. So I look up and there's the word for pretty is bonita. So I'm going to say Barbie is pretty. Okay, let me see if I can now scroll back down. Okay, so Barbie is pretty. How many people is Barbie? She's just one. So Barbie es bonita. Okay, and it's that simple. So I've done one boy and one girl to get you started. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10 to finish for homework. Okay, our goal that we're working towards is to be able to talk about yourself and others, physical and personality descriptions. Okay, gracias.